Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So what you're seeing right now is you see where the red arrow's pointing, and in the center there's a little latch for the lid of this box. Well, to the right of that, do you see the Scotch tape? Well, you're not seeing the whole box right now, and I'll show it to you in a second. But what this is a very rare antique red Baccarat glass casket box, and this was used to hold spices in it. And let me tell you something, the seller took Scotch tape and taped the box shut. Now, I could not get the Scotch tape off. Now, I wanted to polish and get all this tarnish off the box. As you can see, it's completely oxidized and it's really, really, really blackened. And so I can't do anything until I get that tape off. And I tried my best to actually polish it off, and it would not work. Before I did that, I tried to scrape the price sticker off with my bare nail, and that was a no-go. Then I took a steel wool pad. That was a no-go. I left Goo Gone. It's that stuff that takes like price stickers off of things. I left that on for a good 20 minutes. Still wouldn't come off. I used the scratchy part of a sponge. I used like anything like as a matter of fact, I used a little toothbrush. I did it all. And then I tried to use polish to get it off, because sometimes if you rub it with polish, it like gives it some friction and still nothing. So what I had to do was use a Dremel at the end to get it off. So let me show you me polishing it, and then I'll show you the end product. So I'm showing you in the video because this thing was like 30 minutes long. Showing you how bad it is. So look how tarnished this box is right now. And I mean, really, it's in like crappy condition. When you open up the box, even the hinges inside are filthy. On the back of the box, right where I'm showing you right here, there's verdigris all over the hinges. And verdigris is not good for antique metal. What will eventually happen is the verdigris will eat away at the metal, especially if it's a hinge. And then the hinge will actually disintegrate and come apart. And then the box will fall apart, and that's the end of it. So I had to really, really use some elbow grease to try to get this tarnish off. And you can really see how bad that is. And so I did it. And but here I am, I'm showing you really like how filthy it is, because I want you to see what happened when I was done. So again, there's that price. Look at the not the price sticker, but the tape that he used. That was awful. And look how filthy that is. Even there's verdigris on the inside of the hinge. There's filth and tarnish on the brass on the inside going around the rim and the top part of the rim. And that was gnarly. So get a gander at this, take a look at this, and I'm going to show you a video of how good it looks after I spent all this time fixing it. Again, look at that. You see that sticker? He had to use Scotch tape. What shit for brains, excuse my language. Are some people that dumb? Oh my God, I never seen so many low IQ people in all my life doing such stupid things to antiques. Well, look at me. Did you see how I screwed up the antique humidor by polishing off the finish and the color of the top of it? Yeah, so I have shit for brains too. So no judgment here, because I was able to fix it, so now I'm happy. But here I'm showing you how bad it is. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to put a little polish on it and show you me trying to rub some of it off. I'll fast forward it a moment. And there I am, rubbing away with brass polish and tarnish remover. And you can see, look, it's starting to clean off. And let me tell you, there was a lot of elbow grease involved. And I used the Dremel as well. And a toothbrush. And oh my goodness. All right, so stay tuned and I'm going to show you the finished product. Hang in there 1 second. So before I show you the finished product, I just wanted to show you what is a miracle. So if you need to shine up some old metal, this is what you need. And this is a Dremel. And these are very, very inexpensive. A Dremel, you can attach all different little things to the chuck. That's called a chuck. All different kinds of things. They make everything known to man. You can sand things. You can buff things. You can drill things. These things are the greatest. Now, this was like, I think it was $15 on Amazon. And it came with hundreds and hundreds of little things that you can attach. Now I'm going to show you, this is actually a wool pad, and it's made out of felt and wool. And so what I used, and this is great for metal, it's called Dremel Rouge or Jeweler's Rouge, and it's like a red polish that's good for all kinds of metals. I had all different attachments, and so this is, see this? I know it's filthy now and covered in tarnish and Jeweler's Rouge, which is red. And so I got a whole bunch of these so I can change them out. And I also use this, which is the same thing, but a different shape. They come in all different shapes. And then this is also another like a buffing pad, but it has abrasive in it. So it has like a very, very light amount of sand in it. Like instead of using a sandpaper piece, this is one of these wool pads, but with a little bit of grit. So that's what I use to get that price sticker off. Oh my goodness. Why did that seller do that? God only knows. Tell me that that wasn't the stupidest thing. All right, so let me show you the box. Stay tuned. Look how shiny and brand new this looks. These are very rare boxes. If you ever come across them, I'm telling you, if you see them, grab them if you can afford them. If you see them for cheap, I mean. These are actually crystal glass boxes. This particular one is probably from anywhere between the 1870s to the 1890s. And most of these were made by a company by the name of Baccarat or Moser. And Moser was in Bohemia and Baccarat was in France. This is heavy, heavy crystal. It weighs several pounds. Now, you generally do not see this red color. This red color is very, very rare. Most of these boxes came in clear, like a clear crystal, or they came in cobalt blue. Some of them came in like a pastel blue. Some of them came in like with crystal patterns, like raised patterns on it, almost like that or like that. But red is so rare. They come in also cranberry, and cranberry is almost like a pinkish. It looks almost like a red, but a very light red. But this color red is very, very rare. And it looks like a police bubble light. All right, cringe. I'm sorry. All right, so I got the price, not the price sticker, but the Scotch tape off of the side to the right of the little latch. I got most of it off. You could still see a little bit of remnants of it, but the Dremel was the only thing that took it off. And look how shiny that is. Isn't that phenomenal, guys? Look at that. You saw how black this was. I mean, it was black as the ace of spades. So, I mean, unbelievable. So actually, let me show you the hinge. Remember we had verdigris all over the hinge? All right, let me turn it. Again, look how beautiful this glass is. Look at how it shimmers under the light. And we got the verdigris off. Well, I got the verdigris off. I don't know who we is. It's probably my alter ego. And then I'm going to open this up and show you the inside. And yes, if you just saw, I have all like my cleaning and polishing rags all over the place. And this is what the inside of the box looks like right now. Look how shiny and clean that is. Oh my goodness. I really was surprised. Let me try to like zoom in. The lighting is awful in my house right now. Really, really awful. And look how shiny and clean that is. So, yep. So guys, write in the comments below what you think. Like, why would the seller be that stupid and put frickin' Scotch tape on a box that's over 120, 130 years old to keep it closed during shipping? Would you do that? I mean, tell me that wasn't the stupidest thing. That could have ruined this beautiful box. Now, I left him 5-star feedback because I'm not petty, because everything's all okay right now. And since everything's okay, I'm in a good mood. But if I couldn't get that off, I would have been raging mad. And, oh my goodness, I mean, some people really have no logic. I mean, sometimes I'm illogical as well. I mean, remember the story? Did you see the video of how I almost ruined this antique humidor by trying to polish the top of the metal? But all is well now. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And yep, this was unbelievably hard work. So long.